at a certain like it's but this guy like I get like it seems a little too little too late. Of course, once it all like comes out, then you're like talking about all this stuff.
Who,
But
fucking
I mean,
Dalia or the Dalia's tour manager?
Delia's tour manager, like, I
Oh
mean,
yeah, too little, too late.
did he make this documentary?
No, some other fat white guy did.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that I like one. I hate Chris D'Elia, and
Always
because of all
have.
this shit. Yeah, but I almost hate the fact that they called it the Chris D'Elia problem more
Oh, like they gave it a name
than well, no, just calling it the Chris D'Elia problem
instead of
it's-
it being
that's
pedophilia.
just no, I mean no, that's just the most cliche documentary. Like the problem with Apu,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe the word problem so loaded now. Like it's just like it's I don't know. It's so this is so LA.
Well, it's just mad funny to me because like Dalia isn't that funny. I never thought he was that funny.
But I think like the thing is his comedy is probably kind of like more geared towards his victims demographic.
Oh, definitely. I mean, the further this doc goes, the girls are like, "Oh, I'm a big fan of you, and
From what I've heard,
I want to
he can
come
try
out
to-
and see your show." And then he'd get them tickets to a show, and then just be like, "Come backstage. I need you to suck me off."
Kind of ran a low rent Nexium cult.
Yeah, he was trying to be. He's trying to be R. Kelly.
Yeah, like R. Kelly or Nexium. Like
What's Nexium?
Nexium. Do you remember they're like the cult like with that manlet dude who was branding all those women, and that was the one that had the chick from Smallville, the actress, involved in it, and too. Now she's in prison
She's in prison for what?
for like
Being a part of it?
being like the fucking the hound of Nexium. Like she was like Nexium. It's so hard weird to get into because like there's the one kind of manlet guy running everything, making everybody kiss him on the cheek and mouth, and then there was also a secret inner cabal of like lesbian doming going on with Alex Mack like at the top, and like
What?
yeah, but of course it all led back to the dude, the main dude. Like you get like I'm butchering it, but you gotta look up the Nexium shit on what it was a bunch of like
What is it on YouTube?
No, I think it was on HBO. Had one and like.
How do you spell like that?
Oh, it's yeah. It's they spelled it like with a V. Weirdly, Nexium cult.
Ew.
It's mostly like it was like a former like princess of Yugoslavia and a bunch of like rich people who never had God in their lives to like vaccinate them from cults. Like got sucked into this this weird sex thing, and it got in over their heads. And
Okay, I got you. No, I mean, it's easy to fall into a sex cult.
I mean, like honestly, at this point in my life, I could use a little sex cult like action,
Use a little action, a
Yeah,
little side piece, a little side something.
a little bit like I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying I'd run it, but like
I'd be a high priest.
I'd hit the buffet.
Oh, definitely hit the buffet.
Imagine, and I'm talking literal buffets. Imagine cults have good buffets. Because how do
They
you
have
feed all
to.
those people?
They got to.
It's like hometown buffet, except except everybody's hard.
Yeah, China Garden buffet. All
Oh
can
yeah,
eat.
you get there's a whole like around the world sections where you can go and get some awful Chinese food, and then you can go and get
And
some
if you
like
stay overnight, they got
awful-
the continental breakfast in the morning that they serve from, I believe it's 6 to 10.
see pro tip, guys. Go to any hotel that has a continental breakfast at morning
Stock
time.
up.
Walk in there like. And,
Dude, there's a
act
Family
the
Guy
part, look the
episode.
part. One time I ran out of gas on the highway coming home from here, and I walked like up the highway a couple miles and got to the like hotel lobby of a hotel, and I think I slept in there and charged my phone for like an hour and a half before anybody confronted me.
Really?
Yeah, I just
dog.
acted natural while I was in there.
Yeah, just play
But then,
cool.
of
Just play
course,
cool.
like it was taking way too long for my dad to get there, and so like and I also like I had a Xanax and I took one and fell asleep for a while, and I woke up, my phone's on the ground. I'm in the corner of this hotel lobby, drenched in sweat, like.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and then go take a mad diarrhea in the Applebee's connected Applebee's.
Keep talking.
Yeah, but But yeah, that was. I'll tell you what. Thank God they had Wi-Fi.
Oh, fuck yeah, thank God.
Yeah, like, I'll tell you what. They even had coffee.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Please believe I helped myself.
Dude, of course. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm panting, covered in sweat. It's like 20 degrees outside.
Let me go get my drink.
Thank
and
you.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story of how I told the N-word to a black person.
You told the N-word? Like, told him about it? He never heard of it?
Yeah.
Damn. Very heavy word.
Fine.
Definitely stop and start again. Like, you're welcome to have it on there, you saying it.
I'll make a note. Whatever.
But I'm going to deny ever even hearing of this word, much like the man in your story. So go on.
So, and I'll bleep it out. So I'll have to make sure I hit the thing when I tell my joke because I'm not editing myself to you. My cousin Sam has this friend who looks exactly like me, in the fact that he looks like a ginger man. So I thought I was in a car full of Caucasians, and I thought maybe I might throw a little Caucasian jokes around.
Oh, you thought you were about to get fresh with Whitey.
Yeah, I thought I was going to say a couple of things with white man. And he
Thought you was at
understand.
the country club.
Yeah, I thought, oh, they know, he knows. So here, let me pull up.
Little did you know you got.
Fucking little did I know I had goddamn half of the 3-6 Mafia in my backseat.
What was it?
Not
Was
really.
it dark in there or something?
No, dude, nothing was dark. The
Couldn't
dude,
see it. Like,
so the dude, like, he didn't even look remotely black. And
was
the
it
joke
like that?
I said,
There's like that picture on the internet
that's
where
him right there. So the joke that I said,
this guy.
yeah, the joke that I said was, oh man, did you hear that they're finally putting Huckleberry Finn back into the school system? And he's like, what? Oh, really? I'm like, yeah, they finally edited the name. I mean, which is crazy because they say his name like 300 some times so that he get rid of 300 something words. So it shortens the book a lot. It's like, oh, wow. So what? They just call him Jim? And I go, no, they just call him. And the whole car laughs. The whole car laughs. No problem. And later, my cousin pulls me to the side and goes, you know, Harper's black, right? I was like, huh? And well, I didn't want to play into it like he's going to get me. And he goes, nah, I'm just joking. So I just go, huh? Good thing that he just rolled with that, huh? Because I wasn't going to let my cousin punk me out and be like, joking, look at this dude. He's as ginger as you.
Tell you what, though, like, I'm not saying this is what he did, but I might have to use that where, like, I just drop, like, on the sly after a friend said something racist. Hey, you know, the other friend is black. Like, despite, like, them, no matter, like, what race they are.
Yeah.
Just trying to psych someone out because...
This man's black right here, right?
And, like, just...
You know that this
Maybe
guy...
it's even better if you get him in on it.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why I think Sam might have gotten him in on it, but I wasn't going to falter. I simply wasn't going to falter.
I mean, look, at that point, you already said it. You can't just, like... Trying to walk that back. There's no walking it back.
No, and what, am I going to go in and apologize to him?
No.
Hey, man, sorry, I didn't know you were black. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah, man,
and then
exactly. Like
he brought it, and then he was like, our other cousins that are brothers, we have these two other cousins that are brothers, like, yeah.
Can you zoom in on this fella?
Yeah. He was, my cousin Sam goes, yeah, Blake and Mackenzie, they were around him, and they were just saying hard R left and right, hard R this, hard R that. And I was like, geez, take it easy. And that's when I thought maybe Sam is telling the truth. But then I thought, Sam kind of also was in on the BenBot 5000 prank.
Oh,
so
yeah.
kind of going back 20 years, fuck you, Sam.
And far be it from me to be like the arbiter of who's black. Of course, I can't say who's black and who's not. But like, we think he could get away with saying it in like
the cookout?
At say in a situation like the cookout, like, or you know,
well, they
Sunday
were talking about how they were at a cookout or. But then this is also the same cousin that's got those three friends.
This man goes to potlucks,
dude. He's got to. He goes to swap meets.
That's some. I bet that's a good one. You know, Patrice said, "Yeah, this dude looks like he wears loafers."
Oh yeah, he wears sandals in the house.
Yeah, he goes to potlucks.
Oh god. But that's no, yeah. So I mean, Sam was trying to hit me with it, and I was like halfway convinced, but I wasn't going to show my Weakness, I was gonna, Stonewall Jackson this motherfucker.
That's a horrible comparison. We're digging this hole deeper and deeper. We're not stopping until we hit fucking Australia.
Stonewall this black dude.
Yeah. Dude, Stonewall Jackson, that'd be so funny if he Stonewall Jackson was just like autistic, you know that?
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
He was like so Aspergered
that he was like, I'm gonna follow rules by the word, not by the fact that I might die right here.
It's been talked about plenty, but like when he got the order to stand at attention and wait for another order, and then like the commanding officer comes back the next day and he's still standing there. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's he's waiting for an order.
Dude, that's Asperger behavior.
And he ran out to like scout and got shot by his own people. Fuck, dude, the Confederacy. Talk about a bunch of fucking dunces.
Yeah, a bunch of idiots.
Dude,
good song though.
I'll tell you what, it was, but
Dixieland's a better song.
It is. It has a hook. Star Spangled Banner has no hook.
Star Spangled Banner fucking is gay.
Dude, if I were to write Star Spangled Banner, it never existed, and I wrote it. Like that shit I would be getting flamed.
Hell yeah, dude! I'd SoundCloud. Flame you,
dude. Yeah, imagine.
I'd be like,
I got a new song. I got a new song. Oh, say, can you see?
I'd be pushing you out the house
by the dawn's early. Like you'd think, damn, Frank's truly lost his mind.
Damn, boy, that show gone crazy.
This house show gone crazy.
Well, then here's the best part: is to show my affiliation to the brothership. I was at the XFL game and we were.
You went to one?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Fucking A.
Fucking fly, Battlehawks fly. Caw.
Hell yeah, brother.
Problem is our biggest rival is DC, so fuck DC.
What's their team?
Something gay, like Crusade. Nah. DC Defenders or something gay. But they beat us when we went to DC in week 2 or something, and then we lost to them.
They're in our division?
Yeah, well, there's only one division.
Oh, okay.
Like only fucking 12 teams.
Yeah.
It's very small.
Yeah.
But we played them, lost, and then they came here, and then we lost to them. So now, we only play a couple of teams twice a year. They're our fucking rival at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But which made it tight because there I was standing in a crowd. Like we're at a row behind the. We're in like the second section up behind the field goal, and I'm standing. Because we can't sit, because I'm way too fat to get normal bleacher seats.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And our row is completely filled. So I have to ask all these very, very cool, nice, hip-dressed brothers to excuse me. And I'm watching all their shoes because they're all wearing very nice shoes. I'm doing my best not to even, scuff them.
You're walking through with your big club foot boots.
Mm-hmm. My fucking big Frankensteins.
Yeah.
I look like Marilyn Manson.
You hit every puddle in the parking lot on the way in.
My Jinkos are so baggy and wet and soaked.
Dude, you got Vans where the soles flopping off.
Yeah, every time I step,
you got the fat tongue DC skate shoes that
not tying those bitches.
The most yee-ass skate shoes.
Dude, I almost bought a pair of yee-ass skate shoes recently.
Dude, you're wearing the Converse that go all the way up to your knee.
Oh, fuck yeah. Like a fucking, what do they call those? E-girls or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What does it stand for? Electronic girls?
Yeah, dude. I think it stands for...
emo?
I thought it was emo or entertainment girls.
That's bizarre if that's...
I think it's emo. I think you're right.
No,
but anyhow, there I am standing alongside a couple of cool-ass brothers who are dressed up. And every time we get a good play, me and these dudes are best friends. We're slapping fives. We're fucking giving each other a palm full of fucking, dude, boy, you see that hit? Giving each other,
how'd you do on the handshakes?
Dude. Fucking aced it, bro. I even ready, and I snapped on the pullout. That's when they knew I fucked.
That's good. That's a good move. I gotta remember that.
See, ready? Come in. You go,
dude. If you fuck up the snap, though,
dude, yeah, you pull it, you fuck up the stage. You gotta clap like an asshole.
Yeah, you keep one hand behind your back and smack your own ass if you can't get a good snap off.
Yeah, you got like a pop gun. You think that sounds like a snap?
Yeah, you got a cap gun behind your back.
Oh, dude, they won't like that.
Bro, it hurts. Yeah, snap and pop.
But yeah, dude. So I think then when Sam's buddy, who was saying he's black, looked over and saw that I was the only one high-fiving these dudes and talking to them about, oh, who's that? Who's number 88? And they're like, oh, this dude's got size for no reason type stuff. And then like there's like 3 rows of these brothers that were just talking to each other like, well, you ain't gonna do nothing. The dude I was high-fiving is turning around, and there's like their whole family was there. So I got invited to the cookout, needless to say.
You were yeah.
I was shining.
you were cutting up.
Dude, I was shucking, dude.
Dude, you were straight up.
I was shucking and jiving, bro. It was a problem, but no, it was just the way my cousin was like, "Yeah, Harper's black, right?" And I was like, "Oh,
record scratch."
So they're putting.
I guess you're wondering how I got here.
Well, you might be wondering how I got here. And you might be wondering why I got a black dude's foot in my ass. See, now I'm not very smart.
See, now I wouldn't go as far as to like, ask to see some ID. If like,
dude, show me a picture. Show me your auntie. And tell me you pronounce it auntie.
Yeah. Say ooh.
Uh-oh.
How? Say
it.
No. Like, it's a good tell. It's like fucking Blade Runner. It's like you got to get him to say "ask" to find out.
Oh yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm. You got to find out if you try and use lots of th words.
Mm-hmm.
That it's deaf.
See if use a bunch of words with C's or B's and see if he excludes them.
Yeah, you got your AAVE dictionary. I'm like,
oh, dude, I'm fucking.
You got your trifocals on.
I'm an asshole. I got those fucking like 3D fucking.
Did you have opera binoculars?
Oh, fucking just to make sure that I'm getting all the words right.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I hope you were like, on the sly writing down whatever the latest cool slang is too, trying to bring it back.
Well, the dude asked me if I wanted to start a podcast.
Which one? One of the guys, this guy.
This guy.
Oh,
so maybe he thought, man, I like the cut of this man's jib.
Yeah, that's
firing from the hip, not caring, not looking left or right, just crossing the street. This man's playing Frogger with life.
Yeah, this guy right here.
This guy's a fucking lunatic. I want to see what he's got.
He says every N-word like it's his last.
I'm going out like I'm John Gacy on the electric chair, but I'm just saying the N-word.
Yeah. Kiss my bleep.
Kiss my ends.
You'd like, imagine if like you're getting executed. You're John Wayne Gacy. There is a full-on solar eclipse happening at the time of your execution. And your last word is Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Baba Booey, Baba Booey. Howard Stern.
Something like that. Like something excellent. Where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
So
got milk.
Yeah. My other car's a Millennium Falcon or something awful like that.
I went to El Paso and
Han shot first. Or Greedo shot.
What are those shitty t-shirts? I went to El Paso and someone I love just got me a t-shirt.
I went to El Paso and all I got was fucked in my ass.
Found out there's no basement. I got fucked in my ass.
I sucked some guy off and all I got was this ill-fitting too tight t-shirt.
Herpes.
Yeah. And a lifetime of baggage.
Oh, dude. I've been fucking going in between therapists left and right because I can't stomach my fucking self to not lie to them.
They could smell the fear in me, and they always try and big time me. But
always.
Imagine getting like
big time.
Yeah, it's a guys. Guys, I like. I'm trying to find the right therapist. But you know how they all bully you and try and big time you.
Always trying to tell you what problems you got.
Yeah. They're like sunning me.
Son, listen here, son. What you ought to be doing?
Yeah, and this guy, it's like you punching me in the arm, insulting me in front of like the other therapists and saying
pink bellying me.
Yeah, talking about what a good sport I am, so I can't, I have to play along and
be like, oh, he knows we're joking. I'm crying on my way to my car.
He pantses me in front of the female therapist.
Yeah, then he goes in his office and then just starts laughing about how he got $200 out of me. And he's just gonna punk me out again next week.
I'm telling him, pouring my guts out to the guy, and like all he says afterwards is he just turns around his notepad and it's a picture of me with a big ass farting.
Big cow udder titties.
Then he puts me on Facebook Live and says I said something bad.
Says this
He's
guy,
like, yo, this guy said he likes kids.
this guy pays.
I'm just playing.
I'm just playing.
You know, you know how therapists do that.
Yeah, they put on their viral video pranks. This guy said he's a pedophile. I'm just playing. If you need to talk to a therapist, it turns it into a commercial.
You know how and you know how like when you find videos of you pooping and this is like office bathroom, and then he says like it's part of the therapy when you confront him about it.
Because I told him I can't poop in public, so now he's just filming it.
Yeah, and then he gives me a bill for the amount of time it took to shit and the conversation.
Dude, it's like I leave the appointment and go shit, and he pays me or he charges me double time.
Yeah,
like you've been shitting in my office for an extra hour now.
He prescribes me drugs like for my unbalanced mood, and it turns out they're just like
estrogen pills.
Exactly.
Making my nipples big.
Yeah, exactly. He said he tries some estrogen. He pitches them at me. He pitches a handful at me from his desk, and he's like, I bet these will work on you,
and
huh?
The chewy chocolate ones that I liked when I was a kid.
Little ass bitch. Yeah. And then he then he makes you come out to your family as gay even though you're not. Otherwise he threatens to tell everybody that you get nervous at parties and other stuff you go to therapy for.
And then he does the thing that they do in Donnie Darko where they hypnotize him, and I start masturbating on the couch, but he doesn't stop me.
He implants a bunch of false molestation memories in my head while I'm under hypnosis.
Haven't been able to look my uncle in the eyes for fucking years, and I don't know why.
It's like, fucking Jimmy Carter. It's like, the state of your ass is not good. It's like, I'm gonna stick my peanut in your soil, boy. That's what Jimmy Carter said to me. And
stick my peanut.
I'm about to go nuclear on your asshole. I don't know anything else about
Dude, they're about to go bikini bot. Do you think there's in the gay culture they call bottoms that they go nuclear on bikini bottoms?
Well, so see, Bikini Bottom is just SpongeBob. Bikini Atoll is. Now I'll tell you what, that nuke definitely bottomed fucking like that little island of Bikini Atoll.
Definitely. Do you think in that video where those ships are so close to that explosion, do you think they all just fucking died?
Of course. Well, they didn't die in like the Flash or anything, but they died 10 years later.
Yeah, of a painful fucking death.
Yeah, like Oppenheimer didn't just happen to die 15 years after World War II.
No.
Like just, by chance. Like no. These guys were like handling uranium and stuff like they'd transport it in like a pet rock box.
Transport it in like a watch box. It's got a clear glass thing. You can see it.
Yeah, they were playing fast and loose with radioactivity. And then they were doing the tickling the dragon's tail like shit, that those experiments where they're trying to get the find where critical mass was for like basically a uranium core, where critical mass is when it just starts exponentially get unstable and crazy, and you got to find out like what the cusp of that is in order to like harness nuclear power. And they, believe me, there was some accidents. A couple guys got turned into
like fish people, fucking puddles of goo.
They were like bloaters.
Oh no, dude! They just turn into shamblers and bloaters from The Last of Us.
The whole idea for the first round was they make a elaborate like little block castle of tungsten rods around the thing, and slowly close the gap. But then one day the little castle collapsed while one of the scientists was in the room. Like it was just one scientist after he had a couple. Got shitted up at the bar, went back. I'm gonna play with this critical mass thing a little more.
If I can't fucking figure it out.
Some innocent blue collar security guard was sitting by the door. Like he didn't get it quite as bad, but this scientist died a couple within very quickly, at least like a couple days to a week or something. And it was
so he Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, totally. Except he ain't come back. There's no blue.
Yeah, he didn't come back as no blue dude with a big dong.
So. the next guy is like his guy's colleagues. They're like, all right, we got a better idea now. We have a big tungsten dome to go over the thing, and we have spacers. Smart. But this cowboy, Louis Slotin, he is like, he wore jeans and he was like the cool scientist.
Yeah.
He didn't use the spacers. He just used a flathead screwdriver to manually lower the dome lid. And one day, like, he was like, lowering it, and the screwdriver slipped out of his hand. The dome lid crashes shut, and like a giant blue flash goes through the entire room, and like he by hand knocks the thing off. Apparently, he was like, well, that's it, and like he gave everybody chalk. He's like, mark exactly where you were. So, we're going to find out how long you have to live. And
fuck.
Yeah, like, because like this, it's crazy. Like, I watched the whole thing on it. It's pretty neat.
Fuck that, dude. Fuck being a scientist.
For real? Yeah.
Fuck
like
that.
You still can't even go in the room at Los Alamos, like a lab and military base where it happened.
Did they just like close off that whole floor?
Well, it was kind of like just like a little small like shack of a
gotcha,
like a sort of trailer thing.
But they can't go in it because of the radiation, huh?
Yeah, like all the radioactive dust in there. That you can apparently you can stand outside of it, but you don't want to go in there. It's like because like they literally like the
That's
radio.
Not good.
I can't remember why we started talking about that, but
bikini bottoms.
That's
getting
right.
Nuclear.
Look up the demon core is what they called it.
What do you know about this deadly fungus that's spreading rapidly?
What, the stuff in my work boots?
Yeah, the stuff that I smell whenever you take your shoes off.
I don't know. I think it's like convenient viral marketing for this fungus to like come out with that show, and right before
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, I don't know. Well, honestly, like I'm not gonna worry about it until I don't know.
I got more things to worry about.
Yeah, like my fucking driver's license is suspended.
Yeah.
What am I gonna worry about? Fucking let the fungus take the world at this point.
Yeah, if I can't get my fucking driver's license,
I gotta figure out how to fix that shit. Jesus Christ, like
fucking jeez,
dude. I swear, I wonder if I could like how easy it would be to just move to Alton and start a new life as an Illinois citizen, because I think I'll tell you what.
Can you just show up in a state and be like,
establish residency, and none of that shit, like, they can't arrest you for Missouri crimes.
That's right.
Like,
that's right.
It's true. It's the only thing, like, you gotta live in Illinois, but Alton's cool, I guess. But
yeah, Alton's right.
But I've kind of had my fun with my Missouri, my Missouri residency.
I wondered that for a while. Is like, if you just...
I wore that thing hard, wrote it hard, and put it away wet.
Show me state for sure, dog.
Mm-hmm.
But your ass, I mean, I don't even know where to begin with you. Dude, like, I wonder if the Wine and Wine podcast is listening, but
I hope so. You ever listen to a podcast and wondering if another podcast is listening to the same podcast?
You ever look up and listen to podcast and wonder if another podcast listen to you?
No, it's like, yeah, like I tell you what, I'm so stoked to see the release of episode 2.
I know, I'm super excited on episode 2.
It is my favorite podcast.
Absolutely.
It's our sister podcast, the Wine and Wine podcast.
They were wondering when you would be free to do a collab.
Hey, suddenly my schedule is cleared right up.
Wow. That's the convenience.
Yeah, dude, my life, it's when you have one of those days where like just everything kind of like turns upside down. You take a little gamble, like, hey, maybe I'll just quit my job today, and like,
is that what happened?
It's like it was a long time coming, but it was leading up to it, and I had other things to do, and they were playing hardball with me as far as calling out. So so I just. And they're like, if you call out again, it will be your termination. I'm like,
well, guess what? I'm not going to be there tomorrow.
Guess who's filing for unemployment, baby? Woo! Back on the dole. Hell yeah.
What day was that? Was it this week?
This was today. And then I come to find, I get a call from my new job that I applied for, and my background check. They're like, your license is suspended, right? I'm like, oh fuck. And then I go out to like start my car to pick up my parents' meds, and my truck won't start. I'm like, I'll tell you, it's like, despite all that, like,
it was all today.
Yeah, this was all today. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my fucking god.
Now, like, I'll tell you what though. Half a gram of mushrooms, that does wonders to turn around a bad day. I'll tell you what.
Wow. That's good, dude.
I'll tell you what, I was spiraling there.
Kind of down in the dumpies until.
Yeah, well, like the big thing's bumming me out the most because it's just my starter on my truck. That's easy. My truck is like a fucking Tonka truck. It's so easy. There's only like 6 parts in the whole goddamn thing. But the whole suspended license thing, Missouri, they seem to be like real fucking,
How long has your license been suspended?
It can't have been that long, but I feel like they should have to come find you and like take it from you physically.
Yeah,
they can't just like that's some like
dude, instead of a
shit.
parking made like a meter made, they should have like a license made, and they have a database. It's like, oh, that's expired, and they'll come and let them know.
Or like you're driving down the street and like you get thrown into a van and they take your license. They're like, "Where's your license?" I'm like, "Joke's on you. I have lost my license. I don't even know where it is." They're like,
"Erg." Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
My boss says "erg" when he gets upset, and I'm like, "This sucks."
Yes, he literally says "erg."
Yeah.
So dude, I do got to figure out
when things aren't working right, or when we troubleshoot something and it doesn't work. He goes, "Erg."
Bah humbug.
No, dude, he almost bah humbugs.
Dude, you work for Scrooge.
Yeah, basically, dude, Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, dude, like wages and benefits are dog shit.
I got in trouble.
I was thinking Ebenezer Scrooge. Or they're not exactly they're kind of the same guy though. They've been the
McDuck
same guy.
And Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah,
the same people.
Well, one's not even a person.
No, same person.
Fuck me. I guess this is why I'm the guy without a driver's license.
Yeah,
and you're the guy with the driver. This is why
That's why your shit's suspended, dude.
Yeah, this is why. Like, yeah,
that's on the driver's test.
So
idiot.
If they catch me like driving, not only will they arrest me for having an active warrant in Shrewsbury, they will also arrest me at the same time for driving a suspended license and
not knowing that Scrooge McDuck, who dives into a pile of coins, is the same as fucking Scrooge.
Dude, yeah, like this
McMahon.
I mean, we all know that police only exist to protect the property rights of Scrooge McDuck.
Duh.
The capitalist pig, dude. I swear, he's a
son of a bitch, dude.
You know who pays for all those fucking protests, AstroTurf, and those they're sending all those illegals to vote. It's Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck, dude.
Scrooge McDuck. He's like the George Soros, or
who's George Soros?
He's a guy that he's like the one rich guy who like gives money to Democrats.
Oh no.
Well, like the thing is, like there's a million of those guys on the other side of the aisle. Like George Soros, I think he's like a Holocaust survivor, and everybody's like, I'm pretty sure he was a Nazi.
He looks like the fucking guy from the new Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
What's the fucking the new Star Wars guy?
I don't know.
I'll figure it out.
I play football and like talk to chicks. I don't know anything about.
I don't know anything about gay wars.
Yeah, that stupid kitty stuff.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not playing with my action figures.
Listen, I'm not playing with you.
I'm jacking off to action figures.
Jacking off the fucking. I'm fucking.
See, I'm so woke. I jack off to white robe Leia, not slave Leia.
Ew. What?
Because.
No. I heard you, but what? Why? Why wouldn't you? You're not holier than thou.
Hear me out here.
Fuck you.
No bra on the white robe.
Really?
Yeah. Because George Lucas said there are no bras in space.
Really?
Yeah. Whereas metal bra for the slave Leia.
Absolutely. Well, different galaxy, perhaps.
It's
this thing. Snork.
Snork.
Dude, I swear to God, look.
He looks like Snorkel from Star Wars.
Dude, he looks like he's snorkeling from Star Wars.
Yeah, he does. There's no way that hasn't been made into a Facebook meme already. His side by
let's
side with
see
Snoke
here.
and George.
George.
Fucking Snoke Soros.
Dude, they don't have it. What?
You gotta Bing it, maybe. And this could be.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
There it is.
The face. Oh, that's perfect. Where it's got the like text that's describing what
Yep.
that you're looking at two pictures.
All right, now we're looking at Princess Leia.
Yeah.
No bra. Dude, do you think what's her name? Fisher?
Yeah. Lawrence
She banged
Fishburne.
everybody, right?
Yeah. I mean, I fucked her.
Yeah, I fucked her, dude. I fucked her, bro.
No. She's I mean, I don't know.
do
Everybody was
the
banging
old
everybody
school.
back then. I would,
They got nudes of her?
dude.
That's fake.
Bullshit,
Bullshit.
bro. I hate fake nudes,
Fake nudes are gay.
dude. It's like, it is some. Dude, imagine getting caught by your boys making fake nudes.
That would be funny, dude. Catch me. I got my fucking drawing stylus pad.
Yeah, you got
Fucking just draw. I'm not even photoshopping them.
draw like that's a great or you're tracing them on your drawing pad.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That'd be fucking funny, man.
but yeah, you're doing some big old retro bolt-ons.
Oh, dude. Oh, I told you about that the only girl that I've ever hooked up with who had retro bolt-ons. And I recently got in an argument with somebody, and it was really uncomfortable because it was just some girl who she's talking about how she wanted to get a boob job, but she wanted it early 2000s. I'm like, dude, I don't think those bolt-ons would work for you. Mostly you're a big girl and your boobs, it would be a huge procedure to get those bolt-ons and to have your huge natural boob. You'd have to get a big augmentation or reduction, then bolt on.
But
the whole time we were talking about it, she was just holding her flat titties like dinner plates.
what she probably needs is just fucking get a bike pump them up a little bit. I mean, but here's the thing is it's. I don't judge anybody do whatever they want, but it's almost always better natch, because the Fibonacci golden ratio is not always right. And granted, there probably are plenty of terrific ones that I just wouldn't even ever know, but it's when you get one of those, bargain bin as seen on TV tit jobs, the fucking.
You get a Ross Dress for Less tit job.
When you get your tit job from an infomercial in the middle of the night on.
When you got your tits on layaway, 5 payments.
Oh yeah, dude. You only get one of them now and one of them when you're finished paying off the thing. So
dude, having to fucking go homeless because you got to make tit payments. Your son's going hungry on school lunches because you got to make tit payments.
You got to hide your tits in the garage when the repo man comes around.
You got to always have something in your one arm in front of your one tit that you got on.
I've seen them.
I've seen no tits right here.
You're wearing turtlenecks and fluffy stuff and
fucking poofy winter coats.
Yeah, you're dressed you're dressed like a caterpillar or something so obfuscate it's sort of like what dazzle camo is it's this obscure kind of camouflage dazzle camouflage and it was very unpopular and very short-lived, but it's supposed to sort of disorient and you're not to be able to tell what direction something's going or how fast it's going. Yeah, if you're another boat.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, zoom in on one. So if you see that thing out in the ocean, you're which direction is it going? How fast is it going?
Jesus Christ!
How do we sink it? But it never really caught on. Because people are we could just make better boats and stuff. And,
make better, fucking shit.
And plus, the military also suffers. They like to say that it's all about whatever the best technology is, but they suffer from a sort of aesthetic tastes and stuff too. Like, the ones that are like, oh, machine guns are uncivilized in World War One. They had to fire a bunch of British like officers and generals because they're like, we can't use machine guns. It's so uncivilized.
Guns,
Dude,
it's
like,
unheard of.
dude, like that. They were still doing stuff like that by the we cleaned their clocks in the Revolution, and they're still like trying to do gentlemanly wars in the early 20th century.
Dumb idiot bastards.
No wonder they lost their
warfare,
fucking
their
empire.
faggot asses.
Dude, and it's kind of like, dude, we kind of got like our own like they flipped the game on us, like Afghanistan, Vietnam. That's basically how we beat the British,
True.
like because I mean, there's no way to beat a like sort of guerrilla insurgency short of just blasting the entire country. And
Pretty much, dude.
because you're gonna be fighting them so long, then a whole new generation of them comes along,
and they hate you from the beginning.
Yeah, and people like are back home. You're basically trying to kill as many of you can, get them to submit before the hippies back home make you stop.
Yeah, well, it's a race, dude. You gotta get there.
There's a lot of factors at play. See, that's how a lot of wars fought, though. Like the Confederacy was hoping, can we just like hold off until anti-war sentiment grows in the North long enough to where they just like
Hell
capitulate?
No. Sherman's coming down, baby. Sherman's on his way.
Yeah, dude. Like, yeah. Fight me, Robert E. Lee. Robert E. Lee he's so overrated. Like, people are like, oh, genteel. Dude, if anybody called me genteel, I'd fucking swing on him. Like, that's supposed to be like a genteel Southern man. I don't know exactly what it means, but you always hear about the South,
someone who's
Southern
like,
man being so a genteel gentleman. Yeah,
I'm rather famished from the hot days.
Yeah,
that type, or is that more of a dandy?
I mean, that's what I picture in my head. I don't know what the word means.
Let's see.
But like that's what the image they're trying to get across. Like,
how do you spell genteel? Oh, found it.
Yeah, like Robert E. Lee sucks. He's just a privilege, nepotism hire. And I'm trying to be a nepotism hire. Don't get me wrong, not knocking that. but
I'm trying to be nepotiz over here.
But hey,
polite, refined, or respectable.
Yeah, say it
in
like
an
that.
Ostentatious way.
Yeah, like I don't want anybody to like it sounds too much like gentle.
Yeah, I don't want to ever be considered gentle.
No.
I'm rough, I'm rugged, I'm tough, I work with my hands, I'm a man.
Exactly. I'm I got these butcher hands. I'm like a bull in a china shop anywhere I go.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm fucking knocking things over with my coat.
I'm not allowed to be anywhere near newborn babies.
No, dude, I'm sneezing on them.
But yeah, I just accidentally like...
examples of your jewelry, and he hands me these things. Like, I have this bracelet here. See this bracelet?
Dude, yeah, like, this might be an unpopular opinion, but fuck the Confederacy.
Yeah, dude. Fuck all that. Bro,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the last time that we saw each other, we went to trivia. That shit was I got so fucking mad we lost best name. It's like every week we lose best name.
Dude, we should have won. Because that was like just, that's some of my best work. I think it's so accessible.
It was an incredible name. And then we got a little drunk. You love to push my buttons when you can, and you were certainly pushing my buttons when I was trying to.
You were like, look, here's my buttons. Like,
well, dude, we left the bar. We tabbed out. We're outside of the bar. And I'm like,
your guns were on JD by then.
Well, yeah, because then that's the thing is like, it wasn't about you. It was about JD. Like, well, where are we going? I'm like, to your place. He's like, well, what about Frank? I'm like, I do not know. Ask him. Turn and look at him and ask him.
Yeah, like, and I was driving. I made a wrong turn at one point, and I'm kind of drunk, and I gotta take a shit.
I knew full well if you weren't gonna make it right away, you weren't gonna make it. I know.
Dude, I did not want to blow up his fucking bathroom. And
there's two.
One and two, like, I don't want to risk, getting my license suspended or something.
But what? So JD and I can't remember exactly what JD was saying. He was like, "Well, then, are we going to your house? Are we going to my house? Or we?" I'm like,
That's
anywhere but here, bro.
It's the indecisiveness and stuff. I tuned out part of the way through, and then it ended up making you guys almost like settled on what you're gonna do, and then like I was like, I didn't even. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going home.
And
and
then
they're
you were flicking water at me while I was trying to talk to JD, which no big deal, but like as JD couldn't decide anything, and I was getting more like on edge with him, and then you got me with your one. I was like, God damn it! Ah! And then I grabbed JD and was like, let's fucking go! I don't want to stand here anymore.
Yeah, I think it's like I didn't have to work till 2, but like if I had drinking any more, like. One, it was raining also, and, you know,
dude,
if I crash my truck, that steering column is going straight through my torso.
Yeah,
I'm being impaled, which
and JD also
honorable
fucking
death. Go straight to Valhalla.
JD gets like, he got kind of sad after that. Like when we went to his place, he was like,
I mean, you were kind of like screaming at him in the parking lot. That's all his fault that we lost the best name.
Yeah,
don't try and shuffle all of this onto me now.
No, it's not about you. It's about me. But the fact that I was like, why can't we just get in the car and just go?
So yeah, that was bothering me too.
I'm telling you, dude. I don't like being places if we're not fucking. If my tab's closed, I'm out. I'm gone.
I was an hour away from taking just earth-shattering farts on the toilet. Like,
would have been insane. And so what happens? We get back to JD's, and then it's like, I gotta sit here, and like it's late. It's a school night. I gotta go to work in the morning.
Yeah.
And JD's doesn't have to go to work, and he's sad. So now I gotta sit there and like watch TV with sad JD. Otherwise, he's just gonna be sad on the computer. So it got weak, and then he got like kind of personal. He's like, so I'm like, out with it, just fucking say it, come on, out with it. He's
you guys
like,
have the weirdest relationship.
Yeah.
Is it like the inverse of you and me, where we like,
yeah,
we make brief mention of feelings, but then like we
hardly brief mention of feelings, just to know, like, we talk about it if it's like pressing and it has to change.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. We bring it to the meeting and
right. Well, yeah, put it on the docket, and then once it's on the docket and addressed, we both we don't have to go into a long conversation or discussion over what, why, or how.
We're very good at clearing the air. Yeah, exactly. We just clear the air and
clear the air immediately.
Figure out fine. What.
But like, yeah, JD's got all this talking to do. That's why, yeah. That's why also a lot of my relationships don't line up because I don't talk.
Yeah, you're here. Yeah, you're not much of a talker.
Because
you're a great listener, though.
Wonderful listener, dude. I got one ear tuned in on you, another ear tuned in on anything else.
Mm-hmm. Two.
Wonderful listener. I'm listening to
one ear picking up radio signals through the air.
Yeah, dude, I'm a great listener. I'm not listening to you, but I can hear that cat across the street.
One ear in my pocket, and the other one's giving a peace sign.
Dude, Morissette to the tops.
Morrissey.
Yeah, dude. Alanis Morrissey. Dude,
that's Morrissey from the Smiths is my favorite. He's like his like ideology, I guess, is my favorite, and he's like a racist, gay, militant vegan.
What?
Yeah. He gets
How did
pissed.
That turn out,
dude. It's, like, I'll tell you what, he's killing it
for him.
Yeah,
wow.
he makes the places not serve. He compares eating meat to pedophilia, and like he just makes so many people mad. Like he pisses them off because and he called the Chinese people like subhuman for like the dog. Pretty much, I guess it's okay to criticize them, but calling them and saying it like, I guess they're kind of subhuman, aren't they? Because
Jesus,
in a very British kind of way too. That he said,
I guess they're all sort of subhuman, aren't they?
I mean, I fuck dudes in the ass, but like,
I fuck dudes in the ass, but what the Chinese are doing is just immoral.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, and like,
Oh fuck.
plus the way he dances, in those videos, like,
Super,
he dances like an
super.
asshole,
Yeah, super fucking right wing dancer.
dude. Yeah, dude,
Right wing dudes dance like assholes.
dude. Yeah, when they really like let their hair down,
Dance like complete jabron asses.
yeah, like a lot of sort of wavy arms and chest up and face up, and that's a lot of like what's that, Dirty Dancing type shit, like
Dirty fucking
everyone knows how that right wing propaganda film Dirty Dancing.
Footloose and Dirty Dancing.
Dude, Footloose is kind of anti-Christian propaganda.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
because it's going against because I just dance.
It's, if anything, it's anti-dancing propaganda because it's like they got or better yet, it's pre-racial integration baseball. 'Cause there's no black people in that movie. That's why you could have like Kevin Bacon and Chris Penn being the leads in your dance movies, because there's no black people to put them next to.
They didn't even put a half brother in there?
Dude, not even
a mixed?
not even not even a
not even a watered down mixed? One where it's like a quarter mix?
Like you have any amount of color in that movie, and nice guy Eddie is gonna look like a damn fool. The guy from Reservoir Dogs, Sean Penn's fat brother. He's the second lead.
Why?
Because like
You can't dance.
I mean, look, I've never seen Footloose, nor do I want to, but
Nor will I.
But I fully assume that there's no black people in that movie, because you could not. Like, what are they going to tell him? Like, look, I know you're a great dancer and all, but you're going to have to dial it back a little bit. You're upstage and
Listen, that guy
Kevin
over there,
Bacon and Chris Penn.
that guy whose nose is upturned and you can see all his boogers. You're fucking dancing on his toes, guy.
Yeah, see, is
Tone it down.
Spicoli's fat brother up there. You're going to upstage Spicoli's fat brother.
Listen, you want to tell me that fat times at Ridgemont High over here is going to be fucking second to you?
We got fucking, what's his name? Robin Wright's fucking former brother-in-law up here. We got Hopper Penn's uncle.
We got Hopper Penn's uncle and the guy that will later go on to play Hollow Man. And you're going to fucking come up here with all your slick moves.
This guy said more N-words on the big screen than any of us could count.
Dude, I'm almost certain all the music in Footloose is like...
Kenny Loggins, probably.
Is it? Probably. Danger
Kenny Loggins
Zone.
made all the music in the 80s, like for movies.
Dude, that's tight, though.
He made Top Gun, Holiday Road from Vacation. He made like fucking so much shit. Like, it's crazy. And he was he phoning it in by the time he got the Top Gun.
Well, yeah. Playing with the boys.
Yeah, I mean, dude. I mean, is he I don't know. Did he drop the ball in that one, or is he the funniest guy ever? Like, it's so
fucking
like
ace. Bro.
He's like, so it's like a homoerotic fucking
because
it's everything up until they start sucking each other off in a gay porno. Is what
he
Top
met
Gun
Tom
is.
Cruise, and Tom Cruise was like, "Hey, listen, guy, I'm straight." He's like, "All right, cool."
And he's
Playing with the boys.
Yeah, and like this the deleted scenes where he's fucking kissing Val Kilmer's flat top.
Oh God.
Dude, talk about Tom Cruise, Val Kilmer. Now that is any actor who's a hunk who later became a big old fat like unit. That's
Now I can't even talk.
it. Doesn't get any better. It's the ultimate like career progression. You got Brando, you've got Russell Crowe, you've got
Mickey Rourke.
Oh my God, Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke just he kind of like
fingers are crazy.
he got stuck in the machine from The Fly with Iggy Pop or something.
Dude,
Mickey Rourke
he got stuck
and
in
Dog
the
the Bounty Hunter.
He got stuck in that machine with Iggy Pop's torso and Dog the Bounty Hunter's face.
You know, he got caught in the fly machine with a shrunken head.
Dude, and you've seen the pictures of his fingers, right?
Mickey Rourke's fingers?
Yeah. You've never seen Mickey Rourke's fingers, dude?
No, dude, of course.
Holy fuck, seriously? Dude, it's insane. It is literally the craziest.
When have you seen Mickey Rourke's fingers?
And The Wrestler, it made me fucking disgusted.
Well,
Ready for this?
I mean, he was...
Fingers. Bada boom. Look at that round son of a gun. Look at these. Look at those things. Look at
Are
those
those prosthetics?
things. No, dude, those are his fucking hands.
Those are not his hands.
Yeah, those are his hands.
No fucking way. Those are his hands.
Dude, those are his fucking hands. Look at this thing. Like the entire top of it's a fingernail.
Oh my god.
The dude's nuts.
What in the
The
fuck?
guy's a sicko.
He's got like,
Look at those fucking claws, dude.
he's like Liev Schreiber in the X-Men movies where he's he's got those he's Wolverine's brother or cousin or something.
Yeah, he's got just the long claw, like fingernails that grow longer.
Yeah, what's his name? Like Badger or something.
Yeah, fucking wait. Yeah, something like that.
Beastman.
Yeah, dude, Beastman, Skeletorn Beastman.
Yeah. What, dude?
You've never seen those, dude? They look like little light bulbs. Everything with Mickey Rourke's fingers and other injuries and his illness.
He's injecting too much heroin and under the
Yeah,
bed
dude,
of his nails.
he ran out of veins and he had to start shooting under his fingernail.
Now he's got ET fingers.
And he's trying to phone home, but he's actually just phoning his heroin dealer.
But his fingers are too big to type on his Motorola Razor.
He's got an assistant just to type.
His jitterbug only calls the titty bar. See what the lineup is.
Dude, that's sick.
He's got a stock ticker that goes by with the schedule of like what girls are at the titty bar.
Yeah, he knows when the A list, B list, C list, and D list employees are there.
Yeah, he's so into it. He's like a music hipster where he's like, I'm really into like the Tuesday afternoon lineup. That's
with the girls.
if you look at what they're doing, it's some really like progressive, like next level stuff. It's kind of ahead of its time.
It's like whatever chastity and virility and
Plus, when the cops come in, I can just disappear into the back and I blend right in.
just vanish with the fucking mongrels.
Dude,
But I like to watch the girls and see what their songs they dance to, because they dance to a little different songs than the other girls. There's this one girl, she's actually a goth queen, and she only dances to screamo. It kind of throws off the vibes of the rest of the girls.
She's like a witchy broad,
She's a witch broad. She comes out on like a fucking broom or something, dude. She comes out. She got like a little hat and a fucking cape.
He looks like he's got transitioned into Carlos Santana there.
Dude, yeah, it looks like
he's like trans Santana.
Trans Tana.
Like I've always identified as Carlos Santana.
Dude, it's like a botched trans Tana fucking surgery.
He looks like someone on the Lamb who's like, trying to throw together a disguise. Like
he's
he just hacked up his neighbor to death.
Hat.
And some
lady's hat. And get fucking
stole
highlights.
your grandma's shades out of her center console.
Getting fucking blonde bangs.
Dude, like fucking
Jesus Christ, what happened to this guy?
Dude, this is what LA does to people.
It's not even the same fucking dude.
No, I mean, like, look up Kenny Rogers. It's a goddamn crime what those doctors did to him by the end of his life. Kenny Rogers was Chinese when he died.
What?
Yeah. No. See, like, it's insane. Like, he would have been such like a handsome old.
Whoa!
Yeah, look, see what I mean? He's got like, it's like the eyes from those YouTube videos where people talk about reptilians among us.
Oh.
Country singers usually age so gracefully too, like, and become more dignified. But I mean, she's
had a lot of work done, but she's
been like that
good.
so long though that like
she's always looked good.
Here's the thing though, like look at other guys like the first one, he's like Dennis Miller surgery there. Kenny Rogers, hey babe.
I'm Kenny Rogers, babe.
Don't take your love to town, babe.
Kenny Rogers, babe, I got my eyes turned into Chinese eyes, babe.
Gotta know when to hold them, gotta know when to fold them, babe.
I'm a gambler, babe.
I've been gambling since you were 12, babe.
Gotta know when to hold them, babe.
So this guy died on the train. I don't want to go on a rant, but this guy died on the train. He said, you gotta know when to hold them.
Gotta know when to hold them, babe.
And I said, look at here, babe.
Listen here, babe. Gotta know when to fold them through, babe. Dude, I hate this.
I'm cruising for dudes, babe. Are you gonna?
We're out here smoking
what.
joints and cruising for dudes, babe.
Dude, I'll play in war. Winner sucks the loser off.
Dude, wait. Dennis Miller, he was the marijuana guy, right?
He's the radio host from Joe Dirt, who was a Weekend Update anchor.
Yeah.
And
I keep mixing him and that other idiot Bill Maher up.
They're kind of like the inverse of each other almost. They're both super smug, but like Bill's, liberal and Dennis Miller's conservative.
Oh.
Like
listen here, you lib bitch.
Yeah, he's like 9/11. 9/11. Yeah, I think he says 9/11 turned him into a Republican, which is
what
a wild thing to say and then stick to 20 years later.
What? Mm-hmm. Did you see that thing? Fucking George W. gave a speech about the invasion of Ukraine.
That Freudian slip.
Yeah.
He's like, you have been invading the sovereign country of Iraq.
I mean,
hey, I'm 7.
I'm not in office anymore.
To whereas Dick, Sacha Baron Cohen tried to embarrass Dick Cheney in that interview, and Dick Cheney didn't give a fuck. Dick Cheney signed his waterboarding kit.
Yeah, dude, Dick Cheney does not.
It's like he signed a jug and a rag. It's like,
dude, Dick Cheney's like,
he doesn't. His heart doesn't even beat anymore. He's got a pacemaker that just continuously pumps blood. He has no pulse.
What do you know about Mexican sugar dance?
Nothing, but I'm all
ears. The Mexican sugar. So that's how they're keeping him alive, dude. The Mexican sugar dance.
Some kind of Santeria type stuff.
Kind of. Here, check this out. So of course, when I showed you that thing about what was it, conspiracy theories and all that.
Yeah, the iceberg.
The iceberg. So the Mexican sugar dance was one of them in there, and I think it was in the middle somewhere. And I was like, what? And I was just looking at titles, and I'm going to pull that picture up because I wanted to bring some things up and be like, what the fuck is this, Frank? But Mexican sugar dance, it took me a second. I had to go down to here. Where a person in Mexico a dead body is dug up, they use electricity to make it move and have sex with it.
This is Urban Dictionary.
Shut up. This is real. This is real life.
I was about to learn something.
No, dude.
You pull up. This is a Oklahoma airstrike. It's when you're sitting down to take a shit, but the shit comes out before you ass hits the toilet seat.
And then you sit in it.
A lot of people are talking about this.
I don't know if you know this, but
it's the wedge issue of the upcoming election.
So yeah, and I mean, here we go, and fucking unbelievable.
Okay, so there is more to it than just an Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, I mean, of course, but the Urban Dictionary is the quickest way. What, am I going to read all this for you? So,
I mean, give me the gist.
They dig people up and have sex with them. They Frankenstein them.
Okay, now they hook them up to their old body style,
yeah, they get their shit bricks out,
lowered F-150.
Mm-hmm. They get their lowered F-150s out there, low riders. And they get a couple of jumper cables. Oh, man.
And then these guys. Oh, man.
We'll have to go back and read more of this. But, dude, I'm telling you.
I mean, this is.
That's how they're keeping fucking. What's his name alive?
They're animating Dick Cheney with electricity. And
just to have sex with him.
You know what? I wouldn't even be surprised. I mean, they're all all our leaders are sickos like that.
Dude, they're fucking so sick.
Yeah, dude. They're standing up for family values, but behind the scenes, they're
fucking sick.
They're canoodling and fucking heavy petting Mexicans. They're necking with some Mexicans.
Necking with the Mexicans, dude. I was so in this. Conspiracy thing, it goes all the way down, and it says by the time you get to tier 9 or tier O, you're full-blown anti-Semitic.
Yeah, this is the problem with conspiracies these days, is that there are so many people you know, they got their brain broke with Epstein shit. They're like, oh, you know, helicopters must be like biological people that evolved into helicopters.
Birds aren't real.
It's like, yeah, I mean that one is like a satire, but like I don't know, just I'm an old school conspiracy theorist. See, like I'm like who, you know, I think everybody in power is yeah. Not only that, like kid raping too. They're all diddling kids. One,
they're all into it.
Two, they're all like at least, you know, ironically worshiping Satan or Saturn.
Yeah, or like ironically, or the turds that like in what's that book I was reading? Fuck, what's that comic book I read?
The one with
Jack the Ripper.
Oh yeah.
That dude, he was like making fun of all the people who joined the Freemasons thinking it was going to be some culty shit and like handshakes and all this. He's like, all these gay idiots coming into my crew.
Dude, yeah, that's like...
Me and my dogs, we don't roll like that. We build obelisks and look at our dicks, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. We built... Like, see, the Freemasons, they seem so 2000 and late.
Yeah, dude, they kind of... Yeah, like, you know, they really are.
I mean, like... Some of the biggest jackasses I ever met in my entire life were in the Freemasons. I think, you know, there's no way that
they keep some of the idiots around to be like,
sure.
There's no way.
At this point, I think
real.
that is even like, you know, a sort of propped up idea just to like make them think that there's any sort of, you know,
someone's got to change the Kleenex boxes.
Someone's got to like run a lodge to rent to like, you know, 12-year-olds who are having hardcore shows on the weekend. That's all. The only thing that they're building is, you know, shelters for teens to finger pop each other in black makeup.
Finger pop their assholes.
Yeah, they're just sweaty finger popping. It's the only thing that they're building. The only masonry that they're participating in. They should have. Yeah, it's like it. What do you think? I hate the Freemasons, bro. Fuck Freemasons. Freemasons control the media.
Yeah. What is Okay, I'm just looking at the list of some of these conspiracies. What is like, oh fuck, where did it go? Lake Baikal.
Lake Baikal.
A Russian like lake that's underneath some mountains or something.
See, like, I mean, if they should really like have hyperlinks. Like,
I know, because some of these are just vague references.
Yeah, like and who's it even for? Like, I mean, like any more information than just Lake Baikal? Like, what about it? You know? And I don't know. It's like,
yeah. What about like what's going on? Like, what do you mean? I
mean, look, and I might be even just the wrong guy to ask in general because I don't peddle in, you know, weirdo like conspiracy theories. I'm into the like.
Yeah, dude. I only know cool conspiracies.
Yeah, I'm in. It has to involve, you know, fucking the Hollywood gay mafia.
Yeah,
or
dude.
Say like
the giant black mafia.
Yeah. I mean, I'm into conspiracies that actually have some sort of like paper trail. Like behind that you can you can
kind of trace it back.
Yeah, that you can see that there's some information out there, whether it be like you know, just like say journalists following it, or like declassified FBI files about like the Finders cult and all that, or the MK Ultra shit. Like, but you know, now suddenly, like, if you
got a TikTok, and all of a sudden,
yeah, like, you know, why is it that you know, you have to believe that there are underground tunnels where people are molesting mole children, which maybe they are, but like,
yeah,
but you know what? I have no way to change that. I'm only one man, and I have there's other stuff to focus on too, conspiracy wise. You know.
Yeah, like what I'm Frank getting his fucking license.
Yeah, that about the vast conspiracy to suspend my driver's license.
Yeah, dude, this is bullshit.
Tell you what. That should be in the iceberg, every level.
I'm telling you, it's honestly, I'm looking at this. It's tier 1, Frank's license. Tier 2, Frank's license. I'm all the way down to tier 6 where it's transcended.
Tier 6, the Chesterfield conspiracy against the... Maybe when you had real conspiracies acting against you, and I know it sounds schizo when I say that,
No,
but when
you got 'em.
like real deal, like small town, like local government conspiracies operating against you, when you're like a C-list suburban celebrity because your dad was a business owner and also just a very stubborn guy who, you know,
You want, yeah.
that's it will, you know...
But I mean,
Like
still,
Stu's
it
thing.
is it is kind of like a fact that you guys are getting,
yeah.
fucked over for no reason.
And like, and honestly, like if let's say they were all reptiles leaders, like who gives a fuck? What does that change? Like if that were to come out, like that there would, if the Earth was flat, it's like,
I mean, there's kimono
like,
dragons.
who gives-
What the hell would it matter if a kimono dragon was in the government?
yeah,
what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Like, you know, yeah, when the Earth they could come out tomorrow that the Earth was flat, and I'd be like,
Okay.
you know, where is the, you know, the Epstein blackmail, all the stuff that they supposedly seized from his safe. They had like floppy disks because he's like an old fucking boomer.
Yeah, where's where's the videos? Where's the flight logs?
Yeah, like we got the flight
we
logs,
got
luckily,
the
because
flight logs
some
as
hero like, you know, leaked those and like, you know, like very quickly went to jail.
But still, yeah, it's like what I mean.
But
There could be fucking Lyrans or whatever cat people and whatever that other Frank was telling me about at the furniture store. But who the
Yeah.
hell would care?
what does it change? Like,
It's not going to
and
change
then-
a single fucking thing.
Yeah.
Then that just means that there's cat people or lizard people out there that you don't know personally.
Dude.
And it's like they're a celebrity. It's like I know Kim Kardashian's out there with a big fat ass, but who the hell cares? It doesn't change anything to me.
Right,
Whether she
right.
existed or didn't. Whether I jerked off to her porno or not. It doesn't fucking matter.
Now here's the deal, like okay, so all I want to know, cat people or not, are they trafficking children and sex slaves all over the country for, you know, wealthy and powerful
that's
people
honestly the only thing that
on
concerns
Israel's
me.
dime?
Yep. True.
Israel and the CIA, let's be fair.
Yeah. Okay.
But like, here's the thing is, and to be fair to Israel, like, it's kind of like, I think one of those positions where like, look, if you know, if they're doing it, like CIA, you know, I can't not, and it is the best blackmail that you could, you know, get your hands on.
porn.
Yeah, like for sure, like if you have like evidence of someone, you know, being a toucher,
Oh yeah.
then like there's
done.
no better blackmail in the fucking world. Like it's top shelf blackmail.
And then, well, it's either the most important blackmail you can have, or if the person is, you know, perhaps senile or old, and there's plenty of photo, video evidence of him grabbing tits and making it or kissing underage women on.
Smelling girls' hair while their father's like being sworn in as attorney general or
Yeah, or
shit
whatever.
like that. You know, like
You know,
or-
if you don't give a shit, then they can't blackmail you.
you know, here's the thing about Joe is like Joe is a weird creep, but like I think
He's just one of those like super weird creeps. That's
I think
like,
he's
girls are beautiful.
I think he's super weird too. Yes, like like you know, adult women, and I use the adult like, you know, there's a very
Yeah.
I use that loosely because, you know, we've seen some of those girls that are pretty young that he's sniffing on their hair and stuff, but you know, a little guy can't get a little hair sniffing every now and again.
What, they wear perfume. I can't go
What?
on their shit. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I
Like,
can't rub their shoulders.
Yeah,
It looks like they got a hard
rub
time.
your shoulders on national TV. Suddenly I'm
Let
the
me
bad
rub your
guy.
back. Let me rub your back and whisper in your ear while your dads get sworn in.
Is that L'Oreal?
What is that?
Is that Head and Shoulders?
Oh, is that Johnson & Johnson? No tears?
Putting eggs in there or something?
What is that? Baby oil? Baby powder?
Yeah, you putting fucking
What is that?
what's that? Was that
Bubblegum lip gloss?
is that Elmer's glue?
Is that,
You got Aquanet in there?
what is that? What is that on your hands? Oh, is that just the glue stick from your fucking grade school project?
You got like egg whites in there or something? How you getting that hair to stand up
Oh,
like
I'm
that?
rubbing your hips. You got some in your pocket. Was that green crayons from Arts and Crafts?
Oh, he's a Werther's.
It's a Werther's. Dude, fuck yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's pretty funny the very little that I actually know about politics, but like the funny things that I can bring up to my dad to make him think that I know fucking anything, it's so tight.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, with Fox News parents, it's very easy to like only like you dip your toes in every now and then because like
That's all Fox is doing.
The dance, the beats of the dance, the steps don't change.
Yeah, no.
So, the song might, but
like a square dance,
it's still a fucking tango.
Yeah, it might as well be the electric slide.
Yeah,
just
you're
moved over
feeling-
to the fucking what's the Cupid Shuffle or whatever.
Yeah, sure, Nancy Pelosi's cool, but have you gotten into like how her husband's probably gay and is an alcoholic? See.
No, I need to do that. I bet G Money would love that.
Oh yeah, because like because he's an alcoholic, yeah, and white collar criminal, and that guy broke into their house looking for Nancy with a hammer, and like very weird deal. Like my mom gets mad because I insist this proof that Paul Pelosi's gay because I think it's like
Some dude trying to kill Nancy so Paul can be single. So
what the body cam footage is weird. We should pull it up. Like they open up the door and Paul Pelosi's got a drink in his hand. He's in a dress shirt and underwear, and like this guy's got a hammer. He's high out of his mind. And then
how do you spell Pelosi? I got it. Pelosi. Home invasion.
Yep.
What the fuck? Should we do the 7 minute or is it only a minute long?
Probably
we
let's
go.
do yeah.
Gay. Ugh. Oops.
And a lot of people think it's like a lover's quarrel gone horribly wrong.
I don't fucking god damn it.
Paul Pelosi is such an alcoholic, though, that he's getting home invaded and held hostage and still has a drink in his hand.
Dude, is that what it is? That's so funny.
Yeah, and he's a guy who just got a DUI and he's like fucking 90 years old.
What?
That's Paul Pelosi fucking parties.
All right, here we go.
Paul Pelosi's opening up for Diplo at fucking Tomorrow World.
Paul Pelosi's at Coachella.
Paul Pelosi at the Silent
Here we
Disco
go.
at Bonnaroo.
Body cam footage of the violent hammer
Miss
attack?
Pelosi, your big tits in there.
So
Yeah.
are these dudes the
Police?
attackers?
No, they're the police
Oh.
that were called because like the guy, like Paul Pelosi somehow called the cops in front of the guy.
How you doing? What's going on, man?
Whoa, what? Whoa.
The hammer.
Whoa. Yo, what the fuck?
Paul Pelosi's knocked unconscious. Like hear him snoring knockout. He took a hammer to the head.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he like somehow was able to call the police in front of this guy and like
So how was he able to call the police while
so I think
holding
like
the hammer?
the guy was looking
again?
for Nancy and he's
kill
and
her?
I think it was under the guise of like make sure that the Capitol Police aren't with Nancy, and so he called the police. Is like yeah it's like and nonchalantly like yeah there's a guy here he's got a hammer it's this is Paul Pelosi and the cop's like so do you need police or not, and he's like well he doesn't think so. So all right well if you change your mind and call us back, he's like no he doesn't think so but I do. Just go and, yeah, I do need some.
Are you fucking
and
serious?
like, yeah, and I guess to just sort of just this because this guy is totally like
Yeah, the dude
out
who
of
came
office
in-
rocker, like
Yeah, the guy who came in with a hammer.
yeah, high out of his mind on K2 or something. He's smoking spice and gets big ideas about going to the Pelosi house.
Dude, spend a lot of money and I smoke a lot of spice.
Fucking yeah,
My
this
name
guy
is Kodak Black, but when you see me, I'm white.
This guy's yeah, he's what do they call that when you dip the blunt in the embalming fluid? Getting wet. He's
Oh,
getting
yeah,
wet
getting
and
wet,
going
dude.
over to Pelosi's with a hammer. Just
So, I want fucking. What happened to the guy?
he was probably trafficked into
Yeah.
Sex slavery.
Sold to Israel.
Yeah, his name was something too, like weird and funny, like fuck, what was it? It was like
We'll find
Dave
it. David Duke.
DePepe or something.
BB?
DePepe. It's like David DePepe.
No. Okay.
Where you can find his name?
David DePepe. Yep, there it is. David DePepe in bizarre phone call says he should whatever.
It's a David DePepe.
Yeah, dude, the guy who pleads not guilty. Yeah, right, dude.
Bro, it wasn't even me. It wasn't me.
It's not even a fucking matter of
she called
guilty
me-
or not. You're on the body cam swinging at the dude.
No, they called me with the hammer. It wasn't me.
I'm hit Pelosi in the back of the head. Wasn't me. I even spilled his drink on the counter.
Dude, I bet Paul Pelosi did not even spill his drink when he got knocked unconscious.
No, dude.
He woke up.
He landed fucking perfect, and then he woke up without.
He woke up with
missing
a hand over the top of
Yeah,
it.
dude, a fucking crazy liquor and cheeseburger party going
Yeah, and
wrong.
like, and the cops were gone and stuff, and he didn't even know what happened until he saw it on the news. It's like, I was so fucked up last
I thought
night.
that was just a hangover headache.
I gotta quit drinking. When am I gonna turn things around?
I gotta change my life.
You're almost 90, Paul.
Get it together, Paul.
Your wife's a senator, hot shot bitch. She thinks she's such hot shit with the big ass titties,
She's got those big ass fucking
ass-
juicy tits.
big ass titties. Why
Big
don't
juicy
why don't I
tits.
have titties like that?
I need fucking titties like hers.
I miss the pee-pee.
I miss the baby.
The only friend I ever had. Dude, like,
Fuck.
Paul Pelosi, I think, almost turned that around into just a hang at certain points. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, yo, you would have hit her in the head. Imagine being me. That's what I would have gone with. You know, like immediately turn it into a my wife. You know, take my wife sort of.
My wife. Seriously, thank you.
Dude, imagine, yeah, like, oh shit, literally,
Literally,
Thank
just
you.
take
my,
Dude, that's fucking funny. I want to smoke.
yeah.
All right.